upon a time, on August 25th, 2015, two young students joined college and so happened to be in the same class.
Right, so we had class at 9 a.m. in the morning for EDUC. I was always late for class, unfortunately. Always
Some
late.
things have yet to change.
Stop, Austin. Okay, so like the first day of class, I came in pretty late, as usual, and Austin drew the teacher in the corner, in the right corner. But I came in, and I was trying to find a place to sit. Austin, you didn't see me the first day, right?
I did not. I was too worried about actually two of my friends were already in the class, so I was just really talking to them. And, I was on time, so I didn't really pay attention to those late kids.
Okay. So, that was the next day. This is the next day, and she switched rooms, and so she also switched the seating arrangement. So now it was shaped like a U, which was really weird.
Yeah, it was one way the very first day, but then she rearranged the rooms. Like, they were all like the other room, but then the next day we came back on Friday, it was like this. And I chose to sit right by the door. I wanted to get in and out of the class.
Oh, yeah,
No.
you would always.
Yeah, but the actual story was my friend sat right by the door, and they saved me a spot.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, so there's Cameron, and she sat directly across from me. Like, we're in the right, or no, I was a little ahead of her because my desk stuck out.
Oh.
But yeah, I would look at her a lot.
So the next semester, January the 3rd, it was a new year, and then we had a completely different schedule and everything like that. So we had different classes, so we didn't see each other after that semester ended. So your classes, you started off with English, right? That was your first class?
Yeah, English was probably my favorite class because my teacher was very lenient with texting and all that.
Oh.
So that's when I first started, like, I wanted to talk to Cameron. Like, I found her Instagram before last semester ended, but I never had the courage to actually message her. I was just like, no, she's not interested. She never looks at me. But did you ever look at me?
Sometimes.
Oh, that's a no, guys. She never looked at me.
That does not.
Yes,
okay,
it does.
Whatever.
So her classes, she had biology, math, government, and history. As you can see, she loved history.
Yes, Professor Kelly. She was amazing.
All right, so next I'm about to draw my phone.
I'm also going to draw my phone too, and I'm going to show you what I was paying attention while he was messaging me. So I was going on Instagram, and like he said, he was trying to get my attention some way. So I looked at his account, and I found his friend request, so I approved him. And I saw cowboys everywhere, and I have a picture right here to post. That was his account, and it was just cowboys, so I talked trash about it. I was just like, ew,
Yeah, like, the thing that got me sort of like, wow, she might be into me, is when we're in the same class, she actually, like, talked trash about the cowboys.
Yeah.
And that's why I saw it as a flirt. I think I was wrong, though. But as you can see, yeah, she completely dissed the Cowboys. Like, she was a huge 49ers fan.
Oh, man. Okay, so Austin is about to draw,
Just drawing my apps real quick, just showing you that Instagram was like had a huge role in how we met.
Oh, it did.
Because I did not have enough courage to actually ask for her number yet. So I was just like, it's a new semester. We don't see each other if all fails. We don't ever have to see each other again. So I actually finally have the courage to DM her. And I'll put a picture up of our conversation. It was really short. But I finally DM her. I find her. And
so, like, during that time, I was searching on the App Store for a dating app. And it was called Bumble. So I found Bumble. And, yeah, I just, started checking it out. It's almost like a way more formal app compared to Tinder. So I used that for just early January. And there's Austin writing our conversation onto the right in Instagram. But anyways, yeah, so that's Bumble onto the left. And so I would, like them, and then I would just swipe it if I didn't see anything. And honestly, guys, it was a good app, but I just didn't have any interest in it. Like, I just kept on swiping. Nothing was catching my eye. I didn't have any likes for the guys that I was seeing on this app.
And also, while this was going on, I know I didn't say show it in.
Sorry, that was my phone. But
So,
anyways.
yeah, Bumble wasn't working out. I was trying to message her, like, she was talking to me as she was on Bumble still.
Yeah, I needed his advice on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so let's see.
Oh yeah, this is where I wasn't feeling myself anymore, you know, like I couldn't find anybody, and Austin was a really huge help for me because he was giving me a little bit of confidence, and he was telling me it's okay, you know, like you're gonna find that person.
Yeah, I was just being like a supportive friend while deep down it was killing me inside that she was trying to go out with another guy. So I was just trying to be that supportive friend. So finally, as you can see here, I messaged her, asked for her number on Instagram, and she finally gives it to me. And that's honestly, she was the first girl I ever actually wanted to pursue something with, and I've never asked a girl for her number until Cameron. And that's why it was, I'm 1-for-1, guys, and it's gonna stay that way because, you know, I don't plan on going anywhere with Cameron, like leaving or anything.
Okay, so on the left side, when I'm drawing, my professor, let's just say her name is Professor Marley. She was assigning all of our students for a Mercer project, and that's what I was doing. So I was assigned for a Mercer project, so I had to go to the Arboretum, and it was like plant life and all that stuff. So I was just like concerned if this is like my final grade, who can take me, because everybody that also was assigned with it, their schedules weren't lined up with mine. So I was just like, oh my gosh, who's gonna take me? Even though I just signed up for this, how in the world can I do that? So, you know who I went to? I was like, Austin, can you please help me? And can you take me to Mercer?
Yeah, and as me wanting to finally, like, this is the first time she ever gave me a chance, so I was like, duh.
That's true, yeah.
Like, I wasn't gonna turn down this.
Which was really sweet.
Yeah,
thank you so much for doing that.
This might have been my one shot, so, you know, I was gonna take it. But
can you take me to Mercer? Yeah, I was like sweating bullets. I was like, am I even gonna be able to even go? But thanks.
And it so happened, I worked a lot during this semester. Like, I was constantly working. It just so happened to be that I was off that day. So everything happens for a reason. So Cameron also, I don't know if we've mentioned this, she doesn't drive. So that's why she couldn't take herself. So after class, we meet up. We're in completely different classes across campus. And
so I finally met him in the parking lot.
Yeah, so.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was trying to get us to walk, but you know, I went the simple way.
Oh no, it looks like we're looking at the ground.
Hey,
we're laying on our
guys,
stomachs.
we're walking to the car. Don't, you know, I'm a business major, not a art major.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're walking to the car, and we get to the car, and we start driving to Mercer, which
we finally get to the building.
Was what? It was probably about a 20-minute drive, 15 to 20-minute drive, and
we were so awkward in the car. Like, we were just looking out. I was looking out the window. He was trying to play songs that he would think I would like.
No, I thought I gave you the aux.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she gave me the aux, and that was the first time I ever listened to Drake.
Oh yeah, I was listening to Drake.
I never listened to Drake, and well, okay, I've listened to a little bit of Drake, but not to the extent of what she listened to. Like, she's a huge Drake fan.
Yes.
But, you know,
to my Spotify account. Well, here we go. I'm going up the stairs now, and I'm going into the building. So Austin waits inside the car, and I told him, I was like, just wait right there. I just have to sign in, and then I have to go to my site. And the professor who I worked with for the Mercer project, she was inside, and she was just telling me, you know, hold on 1 second, let me get my stuff together. I gotta get my keys and everything like that, and we will go. So I got my notebook, I left my backpack inside, and I see Austin in the parking lot. And he was like, yeah, I'll just wait. I'll wait right here.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Cameron told me not to follow. I thought I was going to follow her or take her to it. And she was like, no, I'm going to let my friend take me. She didn't want them to see. I guess she was embarrassed by me.
Definitely not, babe.
So, you know, I'm sitting in the car, and it's getting very hot. As you can see, I'm sweating.
Oh my gosh.
Like, guys, it was hot as heck outside. So I'm trying to stay calm, just not think too much about it, while Cameron is...
So what I was really doing, guys, I was at the site and I was planting all my milkweed plants. And I was testing for augmentation, so which means I had to do soil augmentation, changing the different types of variables and to see if the milkweeds would still grow. Because we were trying to find out how to get the monarch butterflies in different areas, because it's really prominent in like watery areas. Well,
so yeah, 3 hours later, and I'm not exaggerating, like literally I dropped her off at 1 and
I was really doing work.
No, listen to this, guy. I straight up called her like 4 or 5 times and she ignored my call after 1 ring. Like,
Austin,
at this
building.
point, guys, I thought she had stood me up. Like, I didn't know what to think. I was contemplating if I should stay or if I should leave, but I didn't want to be like a jerk and just drive off.
Oh yeah, he thought I actually left, like just left
so
there.
At this point, like every car that I hear coming by, I'm just like, I knew what car she left in, and I'm freaking in a sauna in my car, and like I finally see the truck, I see a truck and it's not even her. Then she finally texts me back that she's on her way. And finally, the truck arrives. She gets in my car, and
yeah, he's like asking me like, "What took you so long?"
Yeah, but like I have like a huge pile in my backseat of sweat rag. No, joking, guys.
Oh my gosh.
No, I was sweating, but like I was trying to keep calm, and I actually like everything was okay.
Yeah, he was really sweet about that.
Yeah, it was not okay. Like I was very like, I could have gone home and came back to get her or something. I didn't have to wait in a parking lot. So knowing Cameron, she wants to go get food. Not in a bad way. She just food's good.
I suggested like a Mongolian place, because this is a place that was about 15 minutes away.
Yeah,
and it was like back to our house.
Yeah, it was on the way home, and I've never heard of this. It's called Genghis Grill.
Yeah, he was like Genghis.
Yeah, I could never pronounce. I just called it, I think, G grilled or something. I don't know. I had no idea how to pronounce it, and then honestly, I just think of a gang, and that's how. Because I mean, GE doesn't sound like gang. So, no, it doesn't. Oh my gosh. Genghis.
Alright, so we got it to go. I didn't want to stay in there because I knew that I had to like go home and finish some homework. So I got the chicken, shrimp, rice meal. And then what did you get there?
Guys, I just got whatever I liked. I didn't know what to get. Just started putting stuff together. But she did suggest, like, I think not get the pork or something. She told me not to get some type of meat because it's not good. So I take her home, and how she repays me is she tells me to leave. I drop her off after waiting 3.5 hours.
Okay, but Austin.
And she's just like,
That was like our first time hanging out. But yes, I did say goodbye. I was like, bye, thank you so much for taking me. He was really sweet about it. Thank you so much, babe.
Yeah, so eventually this started a routine.
Yeah, after that, we just started hanging out, and he's just would constantly take me to Mercer, only to help me out with my project, and he was my transportation.
And then eventually, maybe after the 3rd or 4th time, like, don't worry, I didn't have to wait in the car for 3 hours again. It was just a one-time occurrence.
And he came with me to the site, too.
Yeah, I started going to the site with her.
So finally, I allowed him to come in my house, and I started to get, like, more comfortable with him.
And hold on, I'm sorry. She told me, and I was very confident, she told me I would never see her house, I would never go inside her house, and all this stuff, and I would always be like, okay, sure, yada, 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 and, yeah, like she said, finally, after one day of Mercer, we brought back pizza.
We did bring back pizza.
We got pizza, and we ate it, and then we just watched TV, and I was I was so shy, nervous. Yeah, I was shy, guys, Cameron, honestly, I've had one girlfriend before Cameron, but Cameron was literally the first girl I ever pursued. So I didn't want to ruin anything. And, I didn't want one chance and then that be it if I messed it up. So I was very protective, I guess, of what I was going to say. And I was just trying to sound not weird.
But he was asking questions. He was like, all right, so do you want to get to know each other? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And, so fast forward this.
Yeah, we just hung out. We just watched TV and just small talks, and then
Yeah, pretty much.
we fast forward, and this is the same day but later that night.
Yeah, so now we've made it to my room, and we're just talking, like we're just getting to know each other, and like the conversation is just flowing. I felt even more comfortable with him towards the night. And
Another thing, she said I'd never see her room. She told me earlier in the video you saw, she said her room was the 49ers color. That was a lie. It's what color? Is it white?
it's just white walls and then just like pink decor.
Yeah,
everywhere.
so, you know, so we just were talking, and I was in her desk chair, and she was sort of against her door. I don't know why you didn't sit down. She had a stool. I don't know why she didn't sit down next to me.
Probably was just because it's flat, and then I just
it probably would have hurt also.
Yeah.
It's a wood chair. But don't worry, guys. Like I did offer for her to sit in the chair, but
yeah, but I let you. I was just like, yeah, you can sit right there. So we were just talking, and what happened?
I get a text from my parents saying, "Where are you?" And I hadn't looked at my phone. Like, I was so focused on camera, I didn't even bother looking at my phone.
Yeah, I'm just like, blah, 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 blah,
yeah.
blah.
And my curfew was 12 o'clock, and at this time it was 2 or 3. And, like, at that point, like, I told Karen the news. Like I knew what time my curfew was, but I didn't bother. And I hadn't even checked the clock at, like, 11:30, knowing that I had to go soon, but...
And then I was just like, why didn't you tell me? Like, why are you now telling me this?
Like, I just didn't want the night to end. So finally I'm just like, okay, let's wrap it up for tonight. So I'm leaving, and Cameron walks me to her door. I wanted her to walk me to her car.
Look at your arms.
I was quick sketching. So we say bye to each other. Oh, I like your legs. Don't make fun of my arms. You didn't even draw legs.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, so I wanted to kiss her. I didn't. The night ended like that. And then finally...
Wow. February the 25th.
Yeah, February 25th of 2016. This night, everything happened. So here's me.
Aww.
In my mind, it's just Cameron, Xbox, and Cameron.
Remind you, this is at his house.
Yeah,
so...
I'm not near her or anything. I want to be with Cameron really bad. I've had the mindset of wanting to kiss her. Just, you know, we've been talking for 3 months now.
Yeah, 3 months.
We started talking, like beginning of December, and you know, we just...
Ew, your tongue.
Hey, you... So yeah, I was constantly just thinking about Cameron. So I finally get my phone, and I don't know if she's awake or not, but I take the chance, and I ask her if we can hang out tonight. And it was probably about...
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah, that was around 8. It was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, so she finally says yes. Like I said, she's always been busy with homework.
That's
so
true.
I honestly didn't know.
Already here.
Yeah, guys, don't worry. I was joking. I was still at my house. Don't worry. That only happens now. So, anyways. So, yeah, I finally asked her. She says yes, which caught me off guard. So, you know, I'm not even dressed. So, I have to get dressed, and head over there. And like I said, it's about a 20-minute drive. So, I arrived there around 8:30.
No.
Really?
It was around like 10.
Huh?
Yeah, it was 10 o'clock. I remember that. It was 10 o'clock because we were still going back and forth with texting, and that took about an hour. And then I told you, I was like, no, you know, hold on 1 second. I'll let you know. So I told my mom, I was like, Mom, Austin's in the front. Like, I have to go. And she was like, okay, that's fine. Just be careful, and you know when to come back at home. It's at 12. And I was like, okay, yes, ma'am. So I get in the car with Austin, and we just leave.
Yeah, we couldn't. Her brother was asleep, and we couldn't just, what's it called? Just couldn't sit in her house, so we decided to drive and try to find somewhere.
I was thinking of a place. That's me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's me drawing.
She's never had that short of hair, don't worry.
So I had an idea. I was like, let's go to this place. And now we call it our spot. It's like literally our spot. Nobody goes there. Nobody knows where it is.
Yeah, if we ever just need to talk or just get away from anything, we just go there.
That's so crazy that I thought of that place, though. I was just like, we should go here.
Yeah, it was just... It's a place where we can just be by ourselves and just talk
relax.
things out. Yeah, just
watch movies, everything like that. But after that, like, he totally agreed. He was like, okay, let's go. So we drive through my neighborhood, and we get to our spot, And I'm drawing the trees right now. And it literally looks just like that.
Yeah, it's woods, and there's like a gate. Like they're doing construction in front of it. So we're just driving down the street, getting to it. Yeah, getting to it. What is that? A stream?
No, that's the sidewalk.
Oh, it's inside my car. And I'm driving on the wrong side of the road.
Oh my god. Leave me alone with my drawing.
We're in America, not China. So, let's see. So, okay. So we finally get to the spot, and we're just talking it out.
Yeah.
And hours later, like we said, Cameron was late. Yeah.
3 a.m.
Cameron was very late.
Yeah, I was definitely in trouble. I can tell you that once I got home.
Yeah, so she got a text from her mom saying that she needed to go home.
Yeah, and it was getting closer and closer to the time, and all we've been doing was just talking and watching a movie in his car.
Yeah, like I said, this is sort of like a place where we were just wanting to be with each other. So finally, we're facing each other. She's in the passenger seat. I'm still in the driver's seat. And it got to an awkward point. Like, I was like, should I take her home or what do I do?
Oh, yeah, you're going to take me home, trust me.
Yeah, so I'm just like, so what do we talk about? We've been talking about for a lot of things for the past 3 hours.
It's crazy.
And then finally, here it comes, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I tell her that I really like her. And, you know, I didn't know what to expect. And then she told me that she really liked me. And
yeah, I really liked Austin. Like, just the way that he was acting and everything like that. Oh my gosh, he did blush.
Yeah, I blushed.
He was blushing so hard.
And yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was just crazy how this all happened. So finally, when she admits that she likes me too, I panic and I say nice. And like that, like nice.
It was so awkward. I'm just like,
yeah.
Okay. Like, I wasn't expecting that to be the answer.
No, guys, I'm joking. I played it cool. I played it really cool. I pulled a smooth move. And I think right here, I say, like, why aren't you my girlfriend? And
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, I was very nervous. I was like, even though she likes me, do I ask her now? But I didn't want to wait. Like I said, this was night. I was just constantly thinking about her. So I finally asked the big question, if she will be my girlfriend.
And I said no.
Yeah, guys, she turned me down the first time. And it was just...
I'm just kidding. I said yes. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And I've never had a boyfriend before, so he's my first. And, like, you're probably going to be my last, or my husband
Hopefully
forever.
I'm the last, guys.
Oh, no, not these lips.
Yeah. Ooh, we look like chickens. So, guys, so
oh my gosh.
I ask her, and we kiss, and...
It's been 1 year!
Yeah, our anniversary was Saturday. You'll see a vlog about that.
Oh, yeah. Happy 1 year, baby.
Yeah, we've been together for more than a year now. 367 days.
Wow, that's crazy.
And yeah, it has been great.
It's been amazing. I wish we could have vlogged, the whole year, but I love you so much.
We'll get all of 2017 for y'all. I love you.
If we go down, then we go down together. They'll say we could do anything. They'll say that I was clever. If we